Reverend Paul from All Saints. Hey, we had a great Christmas, but you've probably seen charts that look like this that show that we're in a new situation with the virus right now, and you're probably wondering what's going on at All Saints. I thought I'd make you a little video rather than have you read a lot, but we're still committed to being as maximally open and maximally safe as possible. It's kind of a balancing act. And we have good leadership, and we're making decisions day by day. We pivot a little bit each week. But in order for us to keep being open, we need your cooperation, like we've had throughout the whole pandemic. And so we're going to be clear in our communication about having as many things available and possible every way that we can at All Saints, whether it's online, in person, for all ages. But we could use your help, and so things we know going into our third calendar year of this pandemic is please be as vaccinated as possible. And then the other thing is masks. And some of us haven't upgraded our masks, so I wanted to give you a little tutorial because since it doesn't look like the virus is going away anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong about that, but it's worth maybe getting more sophisticated about our masks. And I've accumulated kind of a collection I'd like to share with you. So the minimum standard of mask at All Saints, we require this to be present in the building at any time, is the old surgical mask. You've seen these. Make sure you pull it up over your nose. You pull it under your chin and pinch the nose, because with all these masks, if you want to breathe through it, not around it. It's not really working if you're breathing around it. This is a good mask. It primarily keeps you from getting other people sick, and if everyone's wearing one, then there shouldn't be virus transmission. But you might want to upgrade it a little bit. It's not the most attractive thing. And so a good thing to do is to get some cloth mask, put it over it. Whoop. See, these things are a little funny. And you can have your own style, plus get another layer. But if you didn't want to do that, which you might feel like, well, you might be immunocompromised. You might be being treated for cancer, or you might have someone in your life that you love who is in that kind of situation. I mean, that's me with many of you at All Saints. And so I feel like upgrading a little bit. And so then you've probably seen this. This is my everyday mask. It's a cloth mask that is really good with the nose, really good with the chin. Plus it has a filter that I slide in and out and can keep replacing. But it has better coverage below the chin. If you don't have one of these, they're very comfortable. They are maybe worth investing in. And so this is what my normal situation is. But say you think you're in a room where you think other people aren't so great with masks, and you want a little more careful. We have other options too. I'd highly recommend seeing these, probably the KN95 masks. They're kind of conical, so they don't stick to your lips, which is great. They were hard to get at the beginning of the pandemic. They're pretty easy now. So if you don't have these, this is a great mask upgrade because it's much more protective than this. This one actually helps you not get sick, not just keeping you from getting others sick. It's actually pretty comfortable. And notice, once again, you pinch the nose, pull down below the chin, and you can breathe through it. This one doesn't fog your glasses as much as some of the others because you're actually breathing through it if you're wearing glasses. So the KN95, kind of a big fan of it. I wear it pretty regularly. There's the standard N95 mask, which is just like the KN95, except for it's flatter. But notice the same theme, nose, chin, good coverage. You breathe through it. I think these are very similar. And then you might even go with there are all these masks that are coming out, and so we should use them. This one, when I think like, oh, I'm walking into somewhere where I really need to make sure that I have the best I can, they make other N95 masks that actually they work well, and you don't have to worry about social distancing because people walk the other way. So when I'm really in a situation like an ICU or something, I'll wear a fancy N95 that with straps and everything covers the whole thing. And see, not very attractive, but there's no air coming out of this at all. So just give some thought to your mask and get a collection, and then weigh your risks, and make a decision for each place you go to, and you'll be in better shape. It's one of the more options, and the more of us who do these things, the more we won't get each other sick, and the more we'll be able to keep the church we love open the whole time to as many people as possible. So, hey, thank you, everybody, and we'll get through this too.